Hello, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads, and welcome to my weekly reading vlog number 4 of the year. I think it's number 4. I am starting this a bit late on the Monday because I basically was reading the live ship books last week, and I didn't quite finish on Sunday for TBR-PG-a-thon, so I thought I'd finish up today and sort of like include that in that vlog to keep things consistent. I have quite a lot that I need to sort of work through and do this week. I need to read Under the Whispering Door, Our Violent Ends, Ruin of Kings, and they're my main priorities this week, and then maybe Beautiful Nightmares, depending on if I want to read an ebook. It's a lot I need to read, but I am looking forward to reading all of them. I think I'm going to start with Under the Whispering Door, but I haven't actually, got anything planned because I'm about to cook dinner. Then maybe watch some TV. I might not do so much reading tonight because I did so much reading in the last couple of weeks. Last week or so that I just can chill for a day. But yeah. This is super dark. Oh, I'm going to have to film this later, I think. But I started and finished Across the Green Grass Fields. I'll tell you about it in my next clip because this is just way. So it is Wednesday now, and I thought I would update you because I haven't really done a whole lot of reading this week. I mean, I talked about how I read all the Across the Green Grass Fields or whatever it is, and I gave that 3 stars. I think that's my first 3 stars of the series. I feel very much about how the same way everyone else felt about this particular book, is that it was just really heavy on the horses, and I noticed it was a little bit, I don't know if it was more rushed than the other books in the series, but I noticed it a lot more basically. Yeah, I really noticed it, so it didn't feel like really good for me, but it was a nice quick read to get me started. And I'm actually, in the moment, I started last night, I'm about 18 pages into Under the Whispering Door. Yeah, nothing to report yet. Hello, so it is Wednesday evening now, and I was gonna sit down, do some reading this evening, and I was like, I'm not really feeling Under the Whispering Door. It sounds really good, and I probably will really like it, but I just kept thinking about Ruin of Kings and how much like I really enjoyed like getting really stuck in to like live ships last week, and I thought it'd be really good like to sort of just get stuck into something and listen to it. I heard the audiobook was really good, and then I opened it to have a little look, and I found the like prologue or like the starter line or chapter or whatever, and it starts with, Your Majesty, enclosed within is a full accounting of the events that led up to the burning of the capital. And I was like, right, I've got to read this straight away. So I haven't actually started any yet. I'm just going to quickly, before I start, do a little to-do list because I want to get some things done and, like, just like see how much I can get done as well as doing some reading, and then maybe reward myself for watching some Supernatural at the end of the night. Because also if I get it started in this, I can then like read the or listen to the audio whilst working tomorrow if I feel like it. So I'm going to start by maybe like listening and reading at the same time. I see if I can try and do that, if I can get it to go fast enough, because apparently the audio is really good. But yeah, I'm going to write my to-do list now, and yeah. Hello, it is looking a bit orange. Hi, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads. No, I don't know why I'm introducing myself. This is halfway through a vlog. I don't know why I seem to be incapable of updating anyone with a clip today, but basically it's just morning and I'm working today and drinking lots of iced coffee and literally just trying to get through the day, listening to about 45 different books. Got so much on the go, I'll give you a proper update on my lunch break or something. So I'm actually going to carry this weekly reading vlog on because it's literally Monday. I haven't read a single thing. So I've barely read anything. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know that I am going to carry my reading vlog, and I'm actually really exciting. I'm going to be on Becca, so Bewitched Beck's reading sprint tonight. And I'm really excited because I've never done reading sprints before, so I'm a little bit nervous, but it'll be really cool because I really like Bex. So I'm really excited to be chatting with her and do some actual reading sprints, and maybe I'll actually read in these ones. Hi, so I thought I'd actually update you now. I'm about 58% of the way through a book called I Think I Might Love You by Christina C. Jones. And it's okay. It's good. But I'll just give you an update at the end because it's so quick. I can just tell you a bit more about that. I'm about 80 pages into Ruin of Kings, which I'm not going to be reading today because I'm not going to get it finished today. But I might try and see if I can finish Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune tonight. I'm actually on sprints with Becca and Marissa on Becca's channel, which is so exciting. I'll link them down below because it's just nice and fun to be reading, not by myself. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to sprints and I'll update you once I've actually read something. So I finished I Think I Might Love You by Christine C.L. Jones. Is it? Am I getting confused with Danielle Casey? I don't know. But it's Christine Jones, I think. And I really liked it, but it was a novella and I felt like I could really have done with more. I really wish like it was a full-length novel basically, which is good, but it left me feeling lacking, and I felt like I just wanted more from it, so I didn't enjoy it as much. But it's definitely a good 3.25 stars, and I'd probably read more from her. Definitely would, actually. 100% definitely would. But I'm just on still on sprints, on Becca's sprints, but I don't really know, because the plan was to read Under the Whispering Door and try to finish it tonight, but it is now 10 to 9 and I am nowhere close to finishing. But and I don't know if I'm just really not feeling it. I was really hyped for it at the beginning of the year. I'm just slowly losing interest. I think what I might do is try and read some more, because the only other thing, I'm not going to read Ruin of Kings yet because I just don't feel like in the mood for it tonight, but I know that I'll definitely read it this week. But it's such a high fantasy, like so much going on. I think I really could just get knuckled down with it. But with Under the Whispering Door, there's no audiobook or anything like that, but Becca's been reading The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Clayton, and I really want to read that because that is actually on my February TBR. But I should probably read something else first, finish up something else. But I did consider reading The Bridge Kingdom for quite some time, but I've not read it yet. I'm gonna at least read another chapter of this, see if I want to read more. Morning, it is Tuesday morning, and again I'm not at work, which is great. But I was on Becca's sprints all night last night, which was so much fun, and I think I got up to page 95 of Under the Whispering Door, and it's now February, so I'm sort of more on my February TBR. But what I'm going to do is read a little bit more of this, and then I've got a few errands to do. Hey. So it is Tuesday afternoon. I went shopping and to town and stuff, and I accidentally bought 9 books, but I will do a little haul for you later. It was so tiring walking home. I had to come home and have a nap. what a week off soiree. And one of the books I picked up was Hating Game by Sally Thorne, and I think I'm going to use this for one of my Taylor Swift prompts, and I think I'm going to use it for Me. So because Me is a song that like everyone loves to hate and hates to love, and I feel like the Hating Game would fit that perfectly. I think that's a pretty good stretch, just because I don't want to have to read an ebook in the bath or audiobook, so the Bridge Kingdom is off. I'm about 30% of the way through and absolutely loving it, but I'll give you a full sit down update in a minute. So,
you're welcome.
I'll leave that in.
Go for it.
So it's Wednesday afternoon, and I just got back from going for tea and cake with my friend and a nice walk, and I haven't done any reading yet today. It's not been as much of a reading week as I would have liked. Sorry, he's been really stupid.
You're welcome.
And I thought I'd let you know the books that I bought, because I never actually showed you yesterday. I can't actually pick them all up because there's 9 of them. Actually, there they are, all 9. We've got the 5 books in. Oh, this is the first. Where's the first one? The Lost Hero, which is the first book in the Heroes of Olympus series, which is the second, like, Rick Riordan, Percy Jackson series. I don't think there's Percy Jackson in this one, so I don't know how much fun I'm going to have with it, but I know that he appears later. But yeah, it's quite chunky. And then these were, all 5 of those were £15, like, for all 5, so I thought that was an absolute bargain. So I picked them up and had every intent of getting through them this year anyway. And then when they were in the works, and then whilst I was in the works, they had the X-Hex by Erin Sterling for £3, which I'd heard a lot of good things about, and I did actually have the ebook, but decided to get it because it was only £3. And then also The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, which I started reading last night, so I did actually already show it to you. I'm on chapter 4, which is page 39, and this is quite an old one, and it's now got a film out about it. And like, I'm enjoying it, but there are some really annoying things, lots of like fat shaming going on in there, so a little bit dry. But when I was in Waterstones, I picked up A Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy, which came out yesterday, and I went in there looking for this, because Waterstones had an exclusive edition. I just wanted the sprayed edges, basically. And Elle Kennedy wrote the Off Campus series and the Briar U series. I've only read Off Campus, but I really, really enjoyed it. So I picked that up, and I thought it'd be a nice, fun, like, romance to read in the month of February. And then I got Open Water by Caleb Zuma Nelson, I think. Yeah, Nelson, sorry. The sticker covers up his last name, which is a really short story. I think it's been nominated for the Costa Book Awards. And it's more of like a literary style love story, and it sounds like it's going to be really heartbreaking, so can't wait to read that and be heartbroken. Hello, so it is now Thursday, and I have some news. I've got COVID. I don't know where it's come from, as does anyone, but you know, I just wasn't feeling very well, feeling quite tired yesterday and the day before, and then yesterday evening I started to get this feeling like something was wrong, and I thought I had like anxiety COVID symptoms. That was it really. And then I did a lateral flow test, and it was positive, and I did 2, and it was positive. So that was great. I feel okay. I'm just really tired, and I'm not feeling very well. I'm obviously now pretty much confined to the bedroom most of the time, and just need the toilet or something. I'll spare you the details, but I just thought I'd let you know, because at the moment I feel okay, so I'm probably still going to carry on vlogging, but I didn't read anything last night because it was just a bit of a whirlwind, and then I want to get back to reading today because I haven't actually finished anything in like a week, so that's not very good. For my week off of reading, but typical, isn't it? So yeah, I think I'm going to read some of The Hating Game now because I have that physically, and then
once I start to get tired of that, lay down and listen to some of the Bridge Kingdom whilst just relaxing, not doing anything. There will be no more B-roll. Yesterday I went out for a nice cup of tea and cake, and I'm fucking glad that I sat outside. Again, just reiterating that if I had any idea that I had COVID, I would not have gone out. Just to say, I'm on chapter 7, page 76, and this is going slightly differently to I thought, and I'm actually enjoying the way it's going. I finished the Bridge Kingdom earlier whilst updating my digital journal, and I thought it was really good, but I don't know how to rate it. I think I'll probably just give you little updates, and then hopefully later on give you a fuller, bigger update of some sort. I thought I'd do an actual update in this vlog because this vlog's just turned into complete chaos. Not the good kind of chaos as well. So it's Sunday and it's day 5 of me having COVID, or knowing that I've had COVID or whatever. Isolating in the bedroom, which has been kind of miserable. But I haven't been hit too badly with it, touch wood. So far I think I'm coming to the tail end of it. It's mainly been fatigue, but obviously I still have had plenty of time to read books. I didn't update you at all yesterday, and I think because where I've been starting to feel better, like I wanted to vlog less. It's been a bit weird. Tonight before bed I started Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong, and I'm currently on page 272, and I'll probably try and finish that today just because I'm really enjoying it. And I also read and finished Twisted Hate by Huang, and I'm going to do like a bit at the end where I sit through and talk about all of these books, but I just thought I'd let you know that I have literally been reading so much, like an absolute ton. I just haven't been in the mood to vlog. I probably will still upload this video because there are bits in it that I really liked, and like obviously all the stuff from before when I didn't realise I had COVID. Yeah, it was shaping up to be a fun vlog and with just a shitty ending, so yeah. I just thought I'd give you a final little wrap up about the books that I read whilst I had COVID in this vlog. I do still have COVID, but I'm feeling much better now and the week has passed. But I thought I'd update you with the books that I did finish, because these whole clips have got a bit confusing. I finished The Hating Game by Sally Thorne. I gave this like 3.5 stars. It could have been so good. There's quite a lot of there was a fair amount of fat shaming and like some other weird stuff. But I loved the tension between the two main characters. It was so good. I definitely think I'll reread it, because I think that I enjoyed it more than I didn't enjoy it. I think it was like a good 3.75. Like it could have been so good. Then I also finished The Bridge Kingdom by Danielle Jensen, which I gave like 3.5 stars, I think. And that also could have been so good, but there just wasn't enough romance. A little bit too much plot, I think, for me. Not really my whole cup of tea. It was good. I liked it. I'm looking forward to reading the next one. It didn't give everything that I wanted it to. Then next I finished Claimed by Cupid by Dana Eisley, and this is a follow-on from the Dipped in Holly novella, which is really just like a smutty short. This one was much better. The smut in this one was much better, but again, overall it wasn't great. I enjoyed the story more, but it lacks something, I think. I enjoyed the smut in this one more. And then I read finished Under the Whispering Door by TJ Klune, which is in the same world as House on the Cerulean Sea, which was one of my favourite reads a couple of years ago. I gave this, I think, 4 stars. There were points when I considered DNFing it because I just wasn't into it. However, I cried so much at the end, and I cried telling my boyfriend about what happened. So I think that tells you I did really like it. Next, I read and finished Twisted Hate by Anna Huang, and this is the series is called Twisted, I think. The first one is a brother's best friend. Brother's best friend romance, and like a dislike to love thing. The second one is bodyguard romance, but I read the third one because the third one's recently come out, which is it's a enemies with benefits / best friend's brother romance, or sister's best friend romance. And it was really good, except for what happened in the third act. Like, the third act breakup and the way that was resolved really put a dampener on the way I felt about it, but overall, really, really, really good romance. And then last night, the last book I finished was Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong, and I have really conflicted feelings about this because I read it all within 24 hours. I found it really visual. I really enjoyed getting back into the world with the characters. I just didn't like the fantastical elements. I didn't think they needed to be there. If this was a historical or like fiction with slightly alternative, like I would have preferred it so much more, because those bits were just a bit boring, to be honest with you. It wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. But I will do some further thoughts in my wrap up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll speak to you again soon. Goodbye.